Single replacement reactions. Single replacement reactions are also called single-displacement reactions. The definition of these is a chemical reaction in which an uncombined element replaces or displaces an element that is part of an ionic compound. The general forms of this equation, in the word form, element plus ionic compound produces another element in an ionic compound. The letter form, A plus Bx produces B plus Ax, where A replaces B or X. Predicting single replacement reactions. Metals will try to replace metals, and nonmetals will try to replace nonmetals. Metals will not replace nonmetals. Nonmetals will not replace metals. As you can see to the side, there's a reactivity series of both metals and nonmetals. More chemically reactive atoms will replace the less reactive ion. So what this means is that, for example, potassium, since it is more reactive than iron, will replace iron in an ionic compound. Metals example. Here's the blown up version of the reactivity series of the metals. Potassium, K, could replace sodium, Na, from an ionic compound, since, as you can see, potassium is more reactive than sodium. Potassium plus sodium chloride produces potassium chloride and sodium. But sodium could not then replace potassium from an ionic compound, since sodium is less reactive than potassium. It does not work. Nonmetals example. Here's the blown up version of the activity series of the nonmetals, where the most reactive is fluorine, least reactive is phosphorus in this case. Chlorine could replace bromine from an ionic compound. Chlorine is more reactive than bromine. So chloride plus potassium bromine will produce bromine plus potassium chloride. However, you cannot forget to balance these equations. Since, as you can see in this one, the reactants, there's 2 chlorine and 1 potassium and 1 bromine, where the products, there's 1 chlorine, 1 potassium, and 2 bromine. This is not a balanced equation, so you must figure that out. And also, you were able to tell that there are, in this equation, 2 chlorine and 2 bromine because of Hunkelbrief. So chlorine and bromine are both part of Hunkelbrief, so they will have those 2 in your equation. So then we balance, and once you do balance, you will see that the equation looks like this. And now you can see the reactants and products both match with 2 chlorine, 2 potassium, and 2 bromine. When no reaction occurs. When a less chemically reactive atom is the uncombined element and the element in the compound is more reactive, no reaction will occur. In this case, you have to write NR, which means no reaction. So, sodium and potassium chloride. Sodium here and potassium. Sodium is less reactive than potassium, so this will not take place. This single replacement reaction will not take place. So you just put no reaction, NR. Here are some practice problems so you can work on these single replacement reactions. I will give you time to work on them, and here is the little guide to see the reactivity of these. The first 2 will follow this. The last one I will give you time with the other chart, because that is nonmetals. You may pause the video as well to catch up. Now here are the answers for the first one. This is a no reaction situation, since Ag, silver, is less reactive than potassium. It will not displace it from this ionic compound. The next one, I'll give you time. And then here is the answer. Iron, Fe, is more reactive than Pb, lead. So the iron will displace the lead from this ionic compound, as you can see here, since it's more reactive. Then the next one is nonmetals. Here's your chart, and here's your time to answer it. Okay, and then here is the answer. These also involve Hungerbrief, so these are two. But luckily it is a balanced equation, and you can see that bromine, since it is more chemically reactive than iodine, will displace the iodine from this ionic compound, displacing it and replacing it. Here are some more possibly complex practice problems where balancing may be involved. May not be involved for each reactant, but you will figure that out on your own. So the first one will be from this. I'll give you time to answer that one. And then here is your answers. As you can see, the aluminum is more reactive than the copper, so it will displace that. And also you must balance these ones. And to balance, you'll have 2 aluminum on the left, 3 copper chloride, and then 3, 2. That will be balanced, so hopefully you got that right. The next one is also the metals. Wait, is that true? Yes, also in the metals. So look at this chart as well to answer this next one. Then here are the answers. For this one, magnesium is more reactive than hydrogen. Okay, yes, hydrogen is the exception for the metals because it acts as a metal. So it will be on here even though it is technically a non-metal. So the magnesium will replace the hydrogen from the ionic compound even though it's not metal. It acts like a metal. So, and this is also the balanced equation. As you can see, there is just one thing added, the 2 to the beginning of this one. And then the final one, we'll go back to the nonmetals. No, it will not. I take that back. It is also metals. My bad. I'll give you time to answer that one finally. Here's your answers. As you can see, again, aluminum will react and displace the hydrogen since aluminum is more reactive than the hydrogen again. And here's your balanced equation. Hopefully this helped, and hopefully you got them all right. Good luck on your problems.